Hi, welcome to Daryl's rant, and I'm on again because there's one of these things that's been bugging me a long time, and one of the things that I feel is a big problem with the country today is our two-party system. I know a lot of people think it's the greatest thing since bread and butter, but I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, which is what my rants are, this is one of the major causes of why we can't get anything done in this country today, and it is stifling economic growth. It's because neither party wants the other party to ever succeed, so it's up to them to just throw hand grenades or whatever you want to say to just make whatever it is that they want to not happen. And they definitely don't want to give anybody credit for anything that's good. So instead of doing anything, they're not. And who suffers? Us, the public, because these guys are fighting. And talk about a bunch of flip-floppers. Parties flip-flop. You can't say one candidate does. I've seen it time and time again, where parties, who's ever in control, ends up changing their mind on an issue a few years later. And I saw it in the state a ton of times with like Act 60, where one of the biggest things that I saw it on was with denture program. When the Republicans in the state of Vermont took control right after the Civil Union vote, they got rid of the denture and eyeglass program, and you should have seen the Democrats go crazy. And when the Democrats took control, I figured that was a beautiful time to get that bill back in and help those folks. And then it was the Republicans that were for it and the Democrats against it. And I can go on and on and on about that stuff, but you can only last so long on these things. So for me, it's definitely the two-party system, and one way to change that, in my opinion, would be to have instant runoff voting. Not only would it help during the political runs, I think it would also get more people to vote, because I think they'd give you more opportunities to vote for a candidate you would probably like to vote for. Also, what it would do is it gets away a lot of the negativity in politics, because that second vote is just important as the first vote. Until, of course, you get toward the end. But there's, in my opinion, a lot of things that IRB would benefit. I definitely think it would help us get better candidates and more candidates running, and it might even change change the professional politicians that we have. So anyway, that's a little bit of today. And also, I would also like to see a little more campaign finance reform, something real. I am so disappointed in our Supreme Court justices. These are people that I have a lot of respect for, very educated, but how they could have came up with a decision to make corporations the same as an individual is beyond me. And for me, when they say it's a free speech issue, you're damn right it is. They're making free speech go away, because now you and I, we don't have that speech now, because we don't have the money to put up to get that speech. So I'd like to see some true campaign finance reform too. Anyway, that's what's on my mind today. There's a few other things, but we'd really like to hear from you folks who disagree or don't. Please get a hold of us you can just go to paultsofbrattleboro@yahoo.com. paultsofbrattleboro@yahoo.com, and tell us what you think. That's it for Daryl's rant today. Thanks for watching.